There are new TikTok trends popping up every day, and many are about testing relationships. That includes the orange peel theory, where people tell their partners they want an orange and see if their significant others peel that orange before giving it to them. Check it out.
Hey, Zach. Do we have oranges? I'm kind of craving one.
You're lucky. I'll pick some up at the store. Here. Put the little slit in there so it's easy to eat.
Well, it looks like he definitely passed the test. Now, here to break down the trend is UBC Assistant Professor of Clinical Psychology, Sexuality and Wellbeing, Samantha Dawson. Samantha, is the orange peel theory a good way to gauge relationships?
Yeah, so it's definitely not a scientific theory, but I do think there's perhaps like a little bit of science behind it. Mm-hmm. So one of the things that we know is a really good predictor of kind of the strength of a romantic connection or relationship is something called partner responsiveness. And what this means is, does your partner respond to your needs in a way that makes you feel cared for, validated, and understood? So I think the orange peel test, in some ways might kind of reflect whether or not that partner is attentive to your needs and able to kind of like meet those needs.
Very interesting. I never thought so much could be said through peeled fruit. Now, what about if people were to fail this orange peel theory test? Is that, a good indicator that you're not having a healthy relationship, or are we reading too much into it?
I think we might be reading a little too much into it. I think we do know that, small gestures go a long way, but thinking more kind of at the overall relationship, and does your partner meet those needs day to day, as opposed to kind of one big grand gesture or whether or not they peeled that orange.
Interesting. So when I was asked this question, I promptly answered, no way. My significant other would never peel an orange. He would probably just chuck the orange at me and say, hey, here's the orange. However, do you think that peeling that orange, shows that personality of, they're a bit more caring and considerate when it comes to those sort of things? Or do you think that, people could show their caring in different ways?
Absolutely. Like, we know that people show kind of care, appreciation, love in so many different ways. But I think that what's missing from this orange peel test is that we need reciprocity. So good relationships, like, do you meet your partner's kind of needs? Would you be willing to peel your partner's orange? And likewise, would they be willing to peel yours?
And how are these social media trends really changing the way that we define success in our relationships? It seems like there are quite a few of these TikTok relationship videos out there these days.
Yeah, they're pretty catchy, right? And I think that kind of reflects that we all want to know, like, are we in a relationship that's going to, have legs to go kind of long term. But I think, social media is a little bit dangerous for relationships too. We're often posting the highlight reel of the relationship, all those good moments. And if you're having just had a fight with your partner, or, it's like not a great moment, if you're comparing kind of your worst moments to the highlight reel of other people's relationships, you're kind of comparing like apples to oranges.
I love how you ended that off. Thank you so much. UBC Assistant Professor of Clinical Psychology, Sexuality and Wellbeing, Samantha Dawson. Thanks so much for your time today, Samantha.
Thank you.